This is Paula. Today's practice is releasing tension in the psoas muscle. We do a lot of sitting. This is a nice way to just stretch out a large muscle. Let's start in child's pose or any comfortable seated position or lying on your back. For child's pose, bring your knees wide apart, big toes to touch. Extend your arms forward. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Relax your elbows, relax your fingertips. Soften the space between your eyebrows. And just connect to your breath. Observing and noticing how the breath is moving in the body. Bring your awareness to the physical sensations in the body. Noticing if you're holding any tension. Breathe into those spaces. You relax the body a little bit more. Bringing your awareness to your emotional state. Noticing how you feel right now. If there's any emotions on the surface. Can you be with whatever emotion is showing up for you? And to notice your breath, moving in and moving out. And any thoughts that arise, notice the thoughts moving in and moving out just like your breath. And then slowly lifting onto your fingertips, lift your elbows, feel that stretch in the armpits to the fingertips. And crawl your fingertips over to the right, lift up through the chest, and as you exhale, release that left outer hip back towards your heels. Let your forehead release towards the earth. Breathe in deeply and breathe out slowly. Inhale, rising back up to your fingertips. Crawl them to center all the way over to the left. Take a full breath in. Exhale, draw that right outer hip back towards the heels. Breathe into the right side of the body, ribs, right outer hip and thigh. Breathe in deeply. And breathe out slowly. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to child's pose, just for a breath. Inhale to table, hands and knees. Take a few cat and cows, rounding and arching the spine. Nice gentle movement into extension and flexion of the spine, just rolling through like a spinal wave. Nice gentle movement. Coordinating the movement with the breath, linking, and flowing, nice and easy. And slowly make your way to down dog, curl your toes under, lift your hips, press up and back. You can pedal out your feet, lower one heel and then the other. Nice pedaling action, breathing into the hamstrings. Just feeling the weight of your head release here. Turning off your thinking mind, opening up your heart, listening to the wisdom of the heart, having fun with your practice today. And then finding some stillness in down dog, keeping the hips lifted, pressing the earth away, pressing the thighs back. You can keep your heels lifted, you can keep your knees bent. So your spine is long. And slowly tiptoe to the top of your mat, walk your toes behind your wrists, grab opposite elbows, bend your knees a lot. Let your head release, again feeling that nice release of tension through the head, the neck, just swaying a little side to side. Release the hands to the floor, bend your knees, walk your hands up your legs, tuck your chin into your chest, slowly round up to stand. Take a few shoulder rolls, rolling the shoulders up towards the ears and down the back. come to the top of your mat for mountain pose. Spread your toes, extend them forward, root into all four corners of your feet. Inhale, stretch your arms forward and up. Lift up through the fingertips, arch back. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward and down. Bend your knees, inhale, step your right foot back to lunge. Take the back knee down, soften the toes, look forward. Lower the hands, step the left foot back to plank. As you exhale, lower knees and chest, untuck your toes, inhale to Cobra. Lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades onto the back, feel the knees lift away from the floor. Lower your head down, curl your toes under, and exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, inhale, step your right foot forward to lunge, back knee down, soften the toes, look forward. Curl the toes under, inhale, step your left foot forward, exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale, reach forward, come all the way up to stand, arch back. Then exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down again. Bend your knees, inhale, step your left foot back to lunge, back knee down, chest lift. Step the right foot back to plank. Lower knees and chest, inhale, Cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Curling the toes, lifting the hips, pressing back. Bend the knees, inhale, step your left foot forward to lunge. Knee down, soften the toes. Curl the toes under, inhale, step the right foot forward, exhale, hold. Bend your knees, inhale, reach your arms forward, come all the way up to stand, arch back. And exhale, hands to heart center. Setting an intention for your practice. Let that intention be your mantra that you repeat to stay grounded, to stay focused. And then adding on, inhale, take the arms forward and up, arch back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Bend the knees, inhale, right foot back to lunge, lower the back knee down. Take your arms up. Take the sternum up and back, pelvis down. Lower the hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Stay here. Step your feet together. And roll to the pinky toe side of your right foot. Stack your left foot on top. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Open your chest, side plank. Take your left arm up to the sky. Once you feel steady, turn your gaze up to your left thumb. Keep your legs strong. Inhale back to center plank, left hand down. Keep your feet together. Roll to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Stack your right foot on top. Turn your gaze up to the right thumb. Keep your legs strong. Keep your hips lifted. One more full breath in. And exhale, right hand down, lower knees, lower chest. Inhale to Cobra. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, back knee down, arms up. Elongate through the abdomen. Lower the hands. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, reach forward, arch back. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Bend the knees, inhale, step your left foot back to lunge. Knee down, arms up. Stay here. Hug the feet and the shins in. Activate the legs. Take your arms behind you, chest expansion. Bend the elbows, clasp the hands. Draw the knuckles towards the floor. Keep the navel lifting towards the spine. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, float the arms up straight. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Lower knees and chest. Inhale, Cobra. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, back back knee down, arms up, low lunge. Lifting through the chest. Circle the hands behind you, clasp the hands, take the opposite thumb on top. Draw the shoulders back. Reach the heart forward. Reach through the knuckles. Activate the muscles in the legs. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, curl the toes under. Step that right foot forward to meet the left. Fold forward and down. Bend the knees. Inhale. Reach the arms forward and up, arching back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, connecting to your intention. Breathing it in. Breathing it out. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your pulse. Take one more long breath in. Slow breath out. Adding on. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, step your right foot back. High lunge. Bring the hands to the hips. Come up. Take your arms overhead. Front knee bending, back thigh lifting. Bring the hands down. Step back to plank. This time, shift forward, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, step your right foot forward. High lunge, hands to the hips. Float the arms. Lift the chest. Lower the hands to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up, arch back. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Inhale, step your left foot back to lunge. High lunge, rise up. This time, bend your elbows. Cactus arms. Draw your lower ribs in. Bring the right elbow underneath the left, taking a double bind or single bind. Lifting up through the fingertips. Stay balanced on the feet, the legs. Lifting up, arching back. Gazing forward or up slightly. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, lower the hands, step back to plank. Shift forward, lower partway down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Inhale, step your left foot forward to lunge. Rise up, arms up, high crescent lunge. Bend the elbows, cactus the arms. Left underneath the right. Take a single or double bind here. Stay connected to your breath. Stay balanced and focused. Lifting up the arms, arching back. Take one more breath here. Circle the arms overhead. Lower the hands down. Inhale, step your right foot forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, float all the way up to stand, arch back. And exhale, hands to heart center. Connect to your breath. Find a focal point, something to focus on while balancing. Bring your hands to your hips. Take your right knee out to the side, down and around. All right, so already you're balancing on your left leg. We'll find tree pose. Bring the foot above or below the knee joint. Feel the turnout of your right knee away from your left hip. Press your palms together. Grow tall through the spine. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Elongate the spine. Maybe interlace your fingers. Press the earth away. Enjoy. Imagine you're out in nature. Maybe you are. Explore what kind of tree you want to be today. Open your branches. Imagine the sunlight shining on you. Maybe the wind blowing through your leaves. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Bring your right knee forward. extend, and release that foot down. Shake it out. Roll through your feet a few times. Hands to the hips. Take your left knee out, down, and around. Find a focal point for balance. Finding Vrikshasana tree pose. Bring the foot above or below the knee joint. Feel that turn out of the left knee away from the right hip. Press your palms like you're pressing the heel into the leg. Once you feel steady and grounded, so all four corners of that right foot connecting to the earth, take your arms overhead, reach through the fingertips. Feel the spine grow tall. You're growing your branches towards the sunlight. And then you can flow through the branches here. So this is coming easy for you. You want to challenge the muscles of your standing legs. So let your arms sway. Stay connected to your breath, noticing how your breath plays such an important role in balance. Breathing in deeply, breathing out slowly. Bring your hands together to the heart. Bring your left knee forward, extend, and release. Shake it out. Okay, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, take your arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale to chair. Bend your knees, sit low. Extend your arms forward. Cross your right ankle above your left knee for figure 4 squat. Shift your weight into your left heel and feel your right knee gravitating down towards the earth. Flex your right foot. One more breath here. And release that right foot to the floor. Draw your left knee up, cross your left ankle above your right knee. Shift your weight into your right heel. Feel gravity pulling you from the waist down. Feel that left knee moving down towards the earth. Keep that left foot flexed. One more inhale. And lift your left leg up. Release it to the floor. Fold forward and down. Wrap your arms around the back of your legs, hugging your shins. Hugging your calves. And then step back to high plank. Stay here. 5 to 10 breaths. Engage your core. Tone your lower abs. Think of lifting the navel towards the spine. We're engaging the trans abdominal muscles. And a micro bend in your elbows. Pushing the earth away. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your inner thighs. Engaging your adductors. Creating resistance by pulling the hands towards the feet. Feet towards the hands. Spine is long, so you can bring your hips in line with your spine. One more breath in. And this time as you exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale to Cobra and link your hands behind you. Clasp your hands. Draw your knuckles towards your heels. Firm your shoulder blades onto your back ribs. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale slowly. Take 3 more breaths here. It's more about length than height. Feel your spine elongate. Look forward. Keep the neck long on all sides. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Press back to child's pose. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Take 3 more breaths here. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing in deeply. Breathing out slowly. Inhale to table and exhale to down dog. Lift the hips, press up and back. Bend your knees, lift your sitting bones towards the ceiling, press your thighs towards your hamstrings, Lengthen through your calves. Inhale, lift your right leg high, bend your knee, open your hips, stack your hips. Point that right knee up to the sky. And re-straighten out the right leg, level the hips, draw the knee to the chest. Step the foot forward to the center of your mat, set your back heel down. Bring your right hand to the thigh, reach your left arm forward, circle it around, rising up to warrior two. Walk your right foot forward. Bend into your front knee. Point the knee towards the center line of the foot, the second and third toe. Firm the shoulder blades onto your back ribs. Feel the energy across the chest and extending through the fingertips. Stay focused and grounded. Inhale, reach the right arm forward and down. Take the left arm down and around alongside the ear, extended side angle. Reaching away from the outer edge of your back foot, spiraling your chest open. Keep hugging the feet and the shins into midline. Inhale to reverse. Take your right arm up, reach it up and back. And exhale, circle the hands to frame your foot, spin your back heel up, and step back to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, three-legged dog, bend your knee, open your hips, stack your left hip on top of your right. And then re-extend the leg, level the hips, draw the knee to the chest, step the foot to the center of your mat, back heel down, left hand to the thigh, reach that right arm forward and round, warrior two. Front heel intersects the arch of your back foot. Feel the energy reach through the fingertips, gaze forward over the left hand. In fact, gaze beyond the fingertips. One thing to focus on. Even feeling the energy of the legs hugging in and the energy of the arms reaching out, the crown of the head floating upward. Reach your left arm forward and down. Take that right arm down and around alongside the ear, extended side angle, reaching away, spiraling the chest open. Breathing here. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Take your left arm up, reach it back, slide the right hand down the back leg. And circle the hands to frame your front foot, spin your back heel up, and step back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward halfway, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly hop. The toes behind the wrists, fold forward and down. Bend the knees, inhale to chair. Sit low, extend your arms forward. Stay here, firm your quads. Draw your shoulder blades down your back, lift your chest. One more breath here. Come all the way up to stand, arch back. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath in. Long breath out. We're going to move into dancer's pose. Now take your left arm up, bend your right elbow, reach back and catch the inside of your right foot. Draw your knees to midline. Hinge from your hips, kick your foot into your hand for Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Keep that right hip moving forward, kicking the right foot into the hand, lifting the left arm up. Feel the nice opening through the thoracic spine. Stay rooted and grounded into all four corners of your left foot. One more breath. Slowly come upright. Release your right foot, shake it out. All right. Other side, right arm up, bend your left elbow, reach back and catch the inside of your left foot, hug your knees to midline. And hinge from your hips, kick your foot into your hand, lift your chest. Reach forward with your right arm, look up. Stay connected to your breath. Breathing in Breathing out. Slowly come all the way back to center. Release your left foot. Shake it out. Inhale, take your arms up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Cross your right foot over your left. Line up the pinky toes. Find that halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and down. Uncross the feet. Step your left foot over your right. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward and down. And uncross the feet as you step back to high plank and flow through vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high this time. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Step the foot forward, set the back heel down. Inhale to warrior two. Coming up again, maybe deepening that bend in the front knee, opening through that right side, both thighs spiraling outward, external rotation. Bring your left hand to the hip, right hand to the floor. Bend your right knee, take a step in with your back leg, and float the back leg up for half moon. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Take your left arm up. Maybe that right hand lifts off the floor. Keep that right big toe down. And slowly come to standing half splits, both hands to the floor. Dial your left hip down. Keep your left leg lifted. Draw your right thigh back. Bring the hands to the heart. Balancing warrior three. Right spine forward. Slowly transition to runner's lunge. Bring the hands to the floor. Bend your right knee. Slide your left foot behind you. We'll come into lizard pose. Walk your right foot over to the right side of your mat. Walk your hands to the inside of your right foot. So I'm going to turn around and face this way for you here. The right knee hugging the right shoulder, spine extending forward, back thigh lifting. Breathing in. Feel the nice stretch to the back, inner thigh. And then slowly lower your back knee down. Turn your right foot out to 2 o'clock. Bring your left hand to the floor. Bring your right hand to your right thigh, drawing the right knee away from you, opening up the chest. Reach back with your right hand. Maybe catch your back foot. Kick the foot into the hand for this quad stretch. And also, if you're taking a back bend, lift the navel towards the spine, arch from the upper back. Breathe here. 2 more breaths. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. And slowly release your back foot to the floor. Walk your hands to the mat. Walk your right foot into center. Shift the hips back over your left knee. Hop that right leg forward. Half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana. Toes pointing up. Right hip drawing back. Left hip moving forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward and down, bending the elbows. Inhale again, halfway lift, spine long. Exhale, bending the elbows, bringing the ribs to the thigh. Inhale, halfway lift, pivot the toes to the right, walk the hands to the right. Now we're getting into that long tendon band on the outside of the right femur, the IT band. Take 2 more deep breaths in here. Breathing in deeply, breathing out slowly. It's a great stretch for the iliotibial band. Dial the toes back up to 12 o'clock. Walk the hands to frame the foot and step back to down dog. Option to flow through a vinyasa of your choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Stay there. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest, step the foot forward, set the back heel down. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, bending into your left knee, finding that nice stretch, externally rotating the thighs, bringing that left thigh parallel to the earth, softening into the pose. Bring your right hand to your hip, left hand to the floor. Take a step in with your back leg and lift off to half moon. Stack your right hip on top of your left. Stack your shoulders, open your chest, float your left arm up. Work towards straightening your left leg, pulling your left thigh back. Maybe looking up to that right hand. Aligning the right heel with the right hip, the right sitting bone. Standing half splits is next. Slowly bring both hands to the floor. Dial that right hip down. Draw your left thigh back. Extend your spine forward. Staying here. Or bring one hand or both hands to the heart for warrior three. You could also airplane the arms.